Customers come to you for help and guidance, so it's important to let them know about all the options, including additional products or services that are available to add on to the original purchase. You've put a lot of time and money and energy into getting that customer into your business in the first place, so why not leverage the return on that investment where you can? Even use checklists to help your customer ensure they've got everything they need to make the most out of your product. Your average transaction value is a simple calculation. I showed it using that business development tool earlier. But all you need to do is take the total value of your sales for a given period and divide it by the number of customers who purchase those things. Use it as an important key performance indicator or business metric. Significant improvements to profitability is as easy as monitoring and managing that average transaction value. Let's talk about some selling strategies you can use to increase your average transaction value. And there they are on the slide. And by the way, when you have your team trained in a selling system, as I suggested earlier, make sure it includes a routine for the use of these strategies, since they can really add to the value of sales. Talking about cross-selling, upselling, bundling a number of products in order to help the client really improve what they're going to get to solve their problem. Smarter ways of merchandising, looking at your margins and pricing. In fact, let's look at each of these now. Cross-selling is when you sell other products or services from your range in addition to the customer's original choice. Another term used to describe it is suggestive selling. You suggest additional items to complement the original purchase. For example, up to, I guess it was 5 years ago now, McDonald's made it a point to cross-sell every time you visit. They used to ask, would you like fries or even an apple pie to go with that Big Mac? It was so much a part of their culture and training that if a team member failed to cross-sell 3 times within a shift, they were invited to take part in more training. They no longer do that, but that's because of political reasons, not because the strategy failed. In fact, the problem was that it was just too successful. 30% of people said yes, and that contributed a lot to the bottom line. And fries are the most profitable item on the menu, by the way. To start you thinking about possible cross-selling opportunities within your business, go back and look at your major product or service offerings and ask, what else could we offer to go with that item that would add value and help the customer get the most out of the purchase? You can then develop cross-selling checklists for each item that will guide team members in making suggestions to your customers. Or how about upselling, another strategy to increase your average sale? A great way to do that is to offer your products or services in 3 or more tiers, along the lines of good, better and best, or bronze, silver and gold. Your first tier might be your budget items, the ones for price-conscious buyers. Your second tier is the one you actually want the majority of your customers to buy, and your third tier items will appeal to those who are happy to spend a little more for more value. Train your team members to offer 3 options from your range of items, explaining the tiers. Statistics show that most people will select the second tiered item. People feel more comfortable in the middle. Drive along any 3-lane highway and you'll see what I mean. Look at where people sit when they enter a seminar room and you'll see what I mean there too. The normal flow is middle, back, then front of the room. Use that knowledge to grow your business. And if you only have 2 options, expect them to select the cheapest. The moral of the story, make sure there are 3 choices for the products that you sell most of. In bundling items or services together into one single purchase, you add value to your customer. It's designed to make your products and services more attractive, create a higher perceived value for the customer, and increase your average transaction value. For example, an electronics retailer might offer a bunch of DVDs with any purchase of a DVD player. Instead of discounting the price by 20%, you might be offering free installation. A health professional might bundle together a free assessment if you sign up for a certain minimum number of sessions. Take a look at your full range of products and services and see if there's any opportunity to package things in that way within your business. Signage, ticketing, presentation and packaging, traffic flow, point of sale displays are all types of merchandising that can increase your average sale when used correctly. Having educational information about your products or services and sales tools like testimonials or brochures can help build customers' confidence in your business and increase the average sale value. Surprisingly, even your on-hold messages can spark a customer's interest and result in an increase of the average sale. For example, if you call a business about a specific product or service and you're put on hold for just a moment, a recording comes on that tells you about other products or services that you may not otherwise have known about, causing you to ask for more information or come in and see for yourself. Understand where your business is located if you rely on foot traffic. If you happen to be next to a bank or a doctor, for example, understand that people tend to accelerate slightly past those sorts of places, so they won't catch what you have at that end of your window display. Angle it so it attracts the attention of people coming from the other direction. Understand too that the client will perceive a lot about your store from what they find within 2 meters of your doorway. If you have low quality items there, that's how they'll perceive the rest of your business. Make sure your brand is positioned correctly. To increase your average sales, you must have a firm understanding of your margins and how they impact on your bottom line. Avoid discounting and price wars is really important to maintain and increase your average sale value. So make sure you're exploring the right strategies for your particular situation.